tripped down the stairs twice like an absolute pro, so I don't know if you saw that from the front. So this, I'm going to read a poem in response to a poem written by Patiwat while he's been imprisoned. And the two activists were imprisoned under the lèse majesty law, which is effectively don't satirise or make fun of the royals. But it's increasingly used by the military. And it was based around, they were both participating in this play called The Wolf Bride, which just satirised the monarch. So this is Patiwat's poem that I'll read first, and then I'll read my response. So, friend. Oh friend, a time of suffering, it could be you instead of me, full of woe and difficulty, caught unfamiliar and without celebration. Look after my mother, saddled with poor health. My younger brother is at home, watch out for him. Cows and buffaloes dwell under the house. My gratitude to you for taking care of them and not chasing them away. My sought-after motorbike, ride it at your pleasure. The field full of rice, harvest and eat it, sell what is left over. A large photograph of my grandmother hangs on the wall of the house. Please wipe the dust that settles on and coats it. The school where I once studied, tell the teachers who nurtured me. I will slip out of my imprisoned body, my shadow will come study. Tell my nearby love to write a letter to me if she is free, to stop by and visit if I disappear, care for her. Oh friend, my friend, do not become fed up by the stories you hear. Ashamed I cannot bear to look at you, please accept my apology. But you remain within reach. Do not bid me farewell and become invisible. Send water and rice with fish for me to eat to endure suffering. Disheartened, you await a new sky, bright, not mottled. I clutch the bars in anxiety, worried that you will come under threat. Oh friend, my friend, do not abandon me to the dimness as I await interrogation. I think of you all the time, my tears fall and I worry about you. I wait for you all the time, my tears fall and I worry about you. So I thought about the ways in which I clutch bars in anxiety, and thought I'd write a poem about that in response. I am a run-on sentence you half in good behaviour, spend my nights clutching bars in anxiety, pinted exile and awaiting a new sky, the highlight life sun blocked, merely walking the wrong path back to culpability and fairy tale. Awaiting a new sky, the wolf's bride stands dressed in white lace at the end of an aisle, and I, unaccompanied by BA in world literature, walk the walk though the talk will not do. Flat-foot marriage to a beast, hairy and tailed, I hold your hand like the nightmare this is. I choose you as we must choose our trouble with invited guests and profanities. The appetites and justices where the heart is a fist of defamation. I will slip out of my imprisoned body and naked as a predator will marry the time of the month to myself. Instead of biting, learn a howling song that's expressive as it is futile. James Franco will make serious podcasts about my beat spirit futility. We will prop up the night with bars. When the dust settles and all is forgotten, my language is polite as I can make it. Stop by and visit sometime, lest I disappear. Be your campaign's contingency where I am constituted on human rights websites. My body is a pixelated dustfall, drowning with howls until you click off the audio button. What's your damage, she asks me. I am still clutching bars, waiting for infamy on the internets. Meme me up, Scotty, and make the behavioural problem viral, our rebellion costume shared out of humiliation. Revenge my website body naked from the search until it is taken down and we will not find our freedom. I make experiences relative and identifiable for a larger audience by using the personal pronoun. That is what a BA in international relations does for me. I cling to bars awaiting a new sky. We put on a play about the princess's ill-advised wedding hats where I play the crab claws of Beatrice's fascinator. My part is always silently integral. I am the ridiculous on which the meaning finds itself unhinging. Act a life of suffering and hope the performance makes DiCaprio's Oscar recognition speech. First world problems, hashtag am I right. Keep having them on your open paper door. This is worth the sentence. That's from my BA in relational insensitivity. Waiting for the sky to change, two people elsewhere hold onto metal bars in their whole hands. Take your paper, which is a door you can open, and make it out like a letter or a postage stamp the size of a flickering tongue. The wolf bride bows her silken head to ready for the howl. It is not at the moon, but the poem where the material is not raw, but is MacBook not sought, just switched on with that prefab sunrise sound of blank pages. But outside of this, they are still writing. moving from bar to pen, drinking until they are animal again and back, and more from need to poetry, which is need as well. Serenade the new sky. The wolf and I get married in a civil ceremony for 20. The average spend for each guest is £58 a head, which we are told is pretty standard. Our lives are not futureless in the way that the ceiling is without stars or life. We hold on to bars after bourbon and go home consummate. The beast and his bride and a lifetime sentence. Thank you.